Now I want to explain to you how the Facebook algorithm works. Mainly, how does the Facebook decide what gets placed in people's news feeds? There are 4 factors. The first of it, which is who posted. Is it a friend of a friend? Is it a fellow person who's in the same group or page? That's important. The next thing is the type of post. Is it content? Is it funny? Is it promotional? Facebook has a way of telling which is which, and it allows for more reach for certain types of posts. For example, it limits promotion. Then it measures the engagement of each post. The more people engage with the post, the more it shows that post to more additional people. So it doesn't show it to just everyone right away. So it tests it a little bit to a small audience, and then if that gets a positive reaction, then it shows the post to a bigger audience. And then there's time decay. How long ago was it posted? Now that you understand that these factors are important, who did it? How engaging was it? How recent was it? Let's go over a tiny bit of terminology. So there's a term called affinity. That stands for how much a person has previously engaged with your posts. If somebody is engaging and engaging and engaging, that's a super fan. Facebook is likely to show them more of your posts. And there's weight, which is the depth of how much did they engage. If they clicked on a video of yours, did they watch for like a couple of seconds and clicked away, or did they watch the whole thing? Like if you do this Facebook Live, did they stay through a big part of it? That's a huge tell that they enjoyed it. So Facebook measures these 2 things about your followers and shows them your future posts based on how they've engaged previously with your posts. And understanding this will help you understand what not to do. First of all, don't do clickbait. If you're not familiar with clickbait, it's kind of like when you say, look at this secret strategy for weight loss. And then the secret strategy is basically like, there was no real great strategy, but because it's like a secretive kind of cool sounding headline that sounds like they might learn something cool, they clicked and then they got no value, so they clicked away. That's a sign to Facebook that they actually didn't like it and you tricked them. And that's a very negative signal. Now, you might wonder, like, what's the difference between clickbait and just writing great headlines? Because great headlines get more people to click. Yeah, great headlines are attractive and get people to click, but they are reflective of what people are going to get when they click. And you have to make sure that when they click, they get something of value that they were looking for when they clicked. If they get something of value, that's not clickbait. That's actually providing value. If you make a good headline, they clicked and they don't get a lot of value and they don't enjoy it, they're going to click back. And it's actually going to hurt your Facebook standing if a lot of people do that. And if you do this on a regular basis, Facebook is just going to show your posts less and less. And you'll wonder, why am I getting no engagement? Well, it's not that you thought the posts were great. It's that your audience didn't think the posts were great. The market decided, not you. And the other thing is, don't be overly promotional or promote uninteresting things. When I say uninteresting things, that's uninteresting things to your audience, to the people you're promoting to. So like if I'm interested in cooking and you're selling me sports supplies, I'm not that interested. But if you're selling me some kind of a cooking gadget that I might find really useful, actually, I'm be much more likely to click on that and check it out and maybe buy. But also, you don't want to do this too often. You want to provide value and content and education and entertainment, and then in between, every once in a while, sell that. Because if you're just about selling, people will see that and they're just not going to engage much. And of course, when they don't engage much, your overall engagement drops and then you sell less overall long term.